some of the, when you look at the Illuminati, when you research, you're going to find conspiracy after conspiracy. The ones that they're afraid of, because they'll make major moves, is this Timothy Homseth guy. See that, Timothy Homseth? He has information about child trafficking, and they are terrified of him. Then you got the Sandy Hook. That got shut down. As you know, Wolfgang, this guy here, his job has been going school to school, showing them what they need to do for safety in case there's ever a shooting. When he went to Sandy Hook, oh boy, he discovered a lot of hidden crime. They started off by threatening him that if he investigates, they're going to arrest him. That's how it started off. Alex Jones welcomed. Alex Jones welcomed. Sorry. Alex Jones welcomed Wolfgang on the show. After Wolfgang got some evidence that would shut this government down and arrest a bunch of actors that would probably snitch off on the CIA handlers. Well, when this guy got the information, Alex Jones would not let him back on the show. Suddenly, he started hiding from this guy. And then Alex Jones got pulled off because of the Sandy Hook lawsuit. Do you see the connection? Sandy Hook is suing me, so I can't even talk about it. Do you see how they play it? That's why we think Alex Jones is a shill. We looked up to him. He taught us a lot of stuff about conspiracies. I believe that a lot of his knowledge is true. But Alex Jones, if he is in on it, I'm not 100% sold, but it does point that he's a sellout. The evidence does waver in that direction more than it doesn't. Let's put it that way. It just shows you when they get the information that can finally bring the criminal government down, the shadow government, then they drop the ball. Alex Jones dropped the ball in Sandy Hook, Pizzagate, and he never covers gang stalking. He'll cover it maybe once a year, twice a year for 30 minutes. Gang stalking is only happening to a few people because it's a beta test program. People say, oh, it's because of my political views. No, it has nothing to do with anything but to see your reactions, see what they can pull off. And everybody's different, so everyone reacts to it differently. I'm surprised, just knowing common sense, that people haven't shot up the gang stalkers. Gang stalkers are criminals. I don't care if they're wearing a badge. I don't care if they're a cop. If they're violating people, they're violating their rights, they're stalking them, they're attempting to murder them, they're murdering them. Anything like that is a crime, whether you're government or not. No one has the right to kill another human being, and no one has the right to stalk someone for 20, 30 years. If you're stalking them for an investigation, that I'm sure there's a certain time on that, 3 months, 6 months. But there's many victims that have been stalked for 20, 30 years. In my case, almost 40 years, since I was 10. Now, I'm just surprised there ain't more mopping up. But, that's just, I guess a lot of people don't know what's even going on. Like had I caught someone in here, I'll just leave it at that. But the point I'm saying is that this is what they're afraid of. They're afraid of Sandy Hook. They're afraid of the gang stalking coming out. These are the big ones. And they're afraid of Pizzagate. Now, everything else, fluoride in the water, chemtrailing, they're going to keep giving you runarounds on those. Oh, it's for your own good. Oh, it's we can't tell you the ingredients. Is you just happen to get sick and get cancer. Huh? No, it wasn't our fault. There's nothing to see. You're a conspiracy theorist. You're cuckoo. You're nuts. You're crazy. And people that go along with that, that's the problem. When that gets solved, when people just stop blindly following this criminal government, when the people stand up and say, you know what, we want our rights back. We're going to quit paying you all this money that you're breaking the law with on top of it. So when people get a backbone is when this is going to stop. But first, the people need to know this is going on. 911, inside job, definitely. But they're afraid of Sandy Hook, Pizzagate, and gang stalking.